Hi folks. OpenAI's ChatGPT conversational AI has been getting a lot of attention lately. And that attention has run the gamut from thoughtful analysis to sky is falling hype. We've done a few blog posts recently on ChatGPT ourselves at Vulcan, trying to take a rational approach to get around the hype. There are some genuine risks, but there's also some concerns that seem way overblown when you're playing with it live. And we've looked at ways it can help too, because it can be a useful tool. In this video, I want to address some of the hype and highlight some of the opportunities that the ChatGPT technology presents. Something people sometimes miss is this was designed specifically as a conversational AI, hence the chat part of the name. It was trained to have a convincing conversation rather than to be, anything else that people have been using it for. Yes, it has kind of an encyclopedic knowledge base to work from, and it can even generate working code samples. But the code samples it generates read a lot like a programming student's been cutting and pasting examples from their textbooks or Reddit threads, rather than being the output from an experienced and skilled programmer. It is true that ChatGPT lowers the bar of entry to writing malware, but we're still talking about script kiddie level code here. Where I believe it's more of a threat is from social engineering. ChatGPT was designed as a conversational AI. It's trained to be good at talking to people, which is at the heart of social engineering. Right now, that strikes us as a bigger threat. For example, with only a little prompting, ChatGPT can generate a plausible hook for a generic phishing, cast netting, or spear phishing campaign. And yes, there are some safeguards in place to try and stop it from doing anything obviously bad, but the OpenAI platform is not 3 laws compliant. Just ask it. Unfortunately, the safeguards it does have are easy to get around with only a modest effort. Now, the bottom line, is ChatGPT the existential threat some people have made it out to be? No, it's not. Though there are some genuine risks here, specifically with social engineering. That's not to say the threat may not grow in time, and we're not even touching on adversarial AI, which I may do a separate video on if there's interest. On the plus side, there's probably more legitimate use cases for using ChatGPT in cyber defense than there are for attacks. There's a lot of potential here to help with the user training, situational awareness and analysis, and a range of other functions. Also, while the code it generates is basic and wouldn't make great malware, it is great at the kind of quick scripts sysadmins generate all the time to deal with mundane tasks. You know, the kind of scripts they'd also generate on the fly while dealing with a security incident. The potential is here already for both offensive and defensive uses of the ChatGPT platform. But remember, ChatGPT is more of a technology demonstrator than a production-ready product. The capabilities it demonstrates now give an idea of where we can go in the future. While we may not see a conversational AI like this develop directly into offensive or defensive tools, it's a safe bet that we'll see more specialized tools that address the limitations of a conversational AI like this. In fact, some companies are already looking at OpenAI's platform for their own AI efforts. After all, we've already seen machine learning in security for years, including some advanced deep learning methods used for specialized use case. So, is the sky falling? No, it's not. But the landscape is changing, and it's going to be very interesting as this technology matures and we see where it can and can't take us. I'm Mike with Vulcan Cyber. Thanks for watching.